To be fair, I haven't been out. I haven't been out with my dad since that day. So.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate
Nah, the day I had my first accident.
your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad.
Yeah, I've done all the door and the wing mirror. All that. Which is understandable. Oh no, but yeah, I hit quite hard. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't just take the wing mirror off. There was nothing left of the wing mirror. Bumper. Yeah, the bumper came off as well. I broke the front of the bumper. I bent a pipe in the radiator. I did loads of damage. It's what do you expect? Happens. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, that's a thing now, by the way. It's almost like on a couple of things. You know that stupid thing where. Oh, it's you. Weapons on the floor look like different other weapons. Yeah, yeah, on Xbox. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not a constant issue. It's just one that I have had. You know, I went into. X S, yeah, 1S, but don't worry because me and Josh can both do 4K. Do you want to know the difference between the Xbox S and the Xbox X? The actual difference? No, I can run at 180 hertz at 1000. I can run it as many. It's down to your monitor settings and your TV settings as well, mate. It's not just down to the Xbox. Yeah, like no, but if you've only got like a 30 hertz TV or monitor or whatever you're running on, of course you can only turn it up to 30 hertz because that's all the game will allow you to do because that's all it can run at. But obviously the higher your stuff. See, I was running at 4K. I was running at 4K on my TV when it was plugged in. Now I don't really notice the difference between 4K and 4K because the only real difference is the TV's 4K Ultra HD, my monitor's just 4K. I mean, but I can't see the difference at all. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth your. The only time it's worth your money, yeah. Yeah, or the other time that it's good is when you're video editing because you can actually see every tiny little hitch and yeah, but it's not just about the pixels, it's about like dead shadows on your when you try and edit yourself and you realize that your light is actually, and when you look at the camera, I'm a bright white light, yeah, where the light's too bright. Well, when you go to turn it down, obviously to color key it, you need a good monitor to be able to match the colors to see what you're doing. Unless you pay for like a really good editor, which I don't, because I have no need to. I don't really edit per se. I like to do me thumbnails every now. I'm gonna start doing. See, mine's a little bit different. Mine picks the part that's the clearest, in the sense of the one that's got like a good picture of like a boss or something like that. You can auto change it and change your preferences.
Enemy vibration incoming. You're in the top 10. Keep knocking them
Yeah.
down. We've got 10 squads active in the field. UAV overhead.
Oh, I just got absolutely molested by like 50 people. 3, 2, what? For
Be
what?
advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Nope.
Enemies are dropping into the
No.
area. Watch the skies.
No.
Good kill.
You gotta remember how
Mark the rest
copyright
of that
works.
squad on your tac map.
0.4 seconds. You're allowed 0.4 seconds of a copyrighted material. Because you've got to allow for, the reason for that is because you've got to allow for oh shit moments. And what I mean by that is, you know, when you're playing a game and it's like Moves Like Jagger comes on the radio as you get in a car at GTA, so it's like, and all you hear like ooh, and then you quickly like get rid of it. You're not going to get a copyright strike as long as you were on top of it. But if it's like, yeah, no, but as long as it's not over that 4.2 seconds or whatever. But when I say seconds, I think it's nanoseconds, not physical seconds. Also, it also works through minutes, so you can't have any longer than 4 seconds of copyrighted content every like 4 minutes. Otherwise, it will get copyrighted. Because that's like you're doing it on, yeah, but you're now trying to avoid getting copyrighted strike whilst using copyrighted music. That's why that is. I've never really had an issue with copyright because I've always just muted any video that had a copyright issue that someone's brought up or claimed. Purely because it's just so much easier just to give in and say, you know what, okay, I'll upload the video with no sound, because if you lose that case, you know, when you claim that it's not copyrighted and then you leave the video up, you will get 3 copyright strikes all at once, because you've claimed against you're not doing copyrighted, but you are, you know what I mean? You're trying to escape it when it's clearly copyrighted. Yeah, which is why I watermark every video that is not got me in it for that particular reason, just so that no one can say, hang on a minute, you've just copied someone else's video. Because that's going, yeah, well, that's and so it's almost like me, you know, someone that doesn't, you going back to when I was saying to you about having a webcam, having a face cam. Sorry, I was focused. The reason why I want you to have a face cam is for that particular reason. Not just because someone could use your content. You could just download your video, delete your voice, and then put their own voice lines over it. Yeah. But it's also just as a, if you get caught for copywriting, you can't prove that because you are not, there is no video. Nope, incorrect. It works the other way around. Because you are claiming it as yours, but now because there's no face to the video, there's no evidence that it is actually really yours. So you will lose if someone copyright claims you, yeah, you have a 0.2% chance of winning. That means that when you get copyrighted, you're not going to win. Or if you do, you've gotten very lucky. Because you have no proof that that video is yours, because there's no face and no voice. But if you have a face cam, even if you sit there in silence and just have your face cam there, there's still evidence that that is your video, because that is your face cam. You are clearly sitting there for 2 hours playing the game, you know what I mean? Or with a watermark, as it were. That's why I like to talk even when I have videos that don't have camera. I like to talk, because if you don't talk, then people can just cut out every word you say and just leave in the audio of the game. But if you talk through the whole video, in theory, the only way for you to undo that is to delete the entire audio, I'm assuming. But also in order... See, the other thing is what confuses me is people that go through all the hassle to edit the videos that they don't actually make to not get copyrighted, you know. They spend probably like £400-500 on a yearly subscription to like the best editing software. But if you're that good at editing, yeah, to make a video look like yours, why not A, make the video yourself and edit it that way to be so good, or just apply to be an editor to a real YouTuber if you're that good, you know what I mean? Because if you're that good enough to get around copyright strikes and things like that with videos and all of that lot, go work for an editor instead of ruining other people's work, you know what I mean? Just let other people have their own, because it's pointless. I mean, you spend hours and hours and hours all on videos, and I do too. I spent hours on my videos making sure that everything's perfect, that yeah, which is why you don't have so much editing. But when I'm doing my series, I've got to edit a lot of shit out, and also on top of editing shit out, I've also got to make it so that if there's like 6 or 7 deaths or a long cutscene and then a long period where I'm just walking in silence, there's no point of me showing it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I wish people would stop claiming copyrighted for shit that they haven't made, you know what I mean? Just because there's like 0.1 second of a single note that sounded like their song, now they're copyrighting you. You know what I mean? Or it's free money to them. See, the other one is I like to use non-copyrighted music in my live streams, but I don't use it in YouTube anymore because of this copyright nonsense, you know? Because YouTube on its own has non-copyrighted music, yeah, that you can use, and you've got to make sure you tick the non-attribute required, no attribution required, which means no payment, or, you know, you don't have to leave anything in the comments saying that this is where I got the song from. But even then, sometimes the non-copyrighted songs over time become popular, and now they become a real song, and now they're no longer non-copyrighted. So a video from 5 years ago can get you 3 strikes for being copyrighted yesterday. Because that's what it is. Once someone claims copyright on something, anything that has that in it, whether it's before or after the copyrighted, is now copyrighted. You are now breaking copyrighted claims. So you can get strikes for it, but it's all confusing and it's hard to keep up, and it's very hard for small every time. So I always check that. There's 2 tabs I open in the morning. Copyright, the first thing I open. Copyright. See if I got a strike. See if I've got any videos that need to be taken down. You know what I mean? Before, because you will get warning. You will get a email saying, look, you've got 24 hours to remove this video, otherwise you get a strike. So you do get warning. But so yeah, I just hope that YouTube can come better and more easier for the people that have no idea what they're doing. I mean, I do a lot of research on what music and what stuff I use and what I do and don't use, for the reason of it's so easy to make one simple mistake and it's the end of your channel.